Hello, hello. How are you out there? I had my neocitrin. Back to painting. Back to chatting. Let's talk about stuff. What do you want to talk about? Lots of hearts. Who could that be? Who could that be? I have no idea. Nice to see you. I can't see you. Isn't that funny how people say that? Nice to see you, but they can't even see you. It's kind of funny, isn't it? I got a little paint boo-boo there. That irritates me. I didn't see that. See, maybe painting and yakking is not a good idea because, you know, you kind of get a boo-boo here and there. Well, I can fix that. I can fix that, but I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm picky. You know what I'm saying? I'm picky. I'm picky in what I'm doing. Ice storm here. We're having an ice freeze and rain ice storm here. It looks scary when you're putting yellow on a doll, doesn't it? You don't see it though. It's just making another layer of skin. Hello there. You said hi. And I'm happy. I'm getting your said hi. I don't have your email. You said to email you. I do not have that. Do you have that in your description? I thought you said in a video, Sandra, that you had your email in your description. And I remember I went looking for it. I could never see it. So double check that it's there. Maybe I just looked in one particular video and I didn't look in the whole video or something. You're given heart, so I'm assuming you have email in your description. 100% you're saying. So you have an email in your description. Okay, I have to look because maybe I just overlooked it. Maybe it's description in individual videos. Maybe it's the main page description. I'm not sure, but I didn't see it. But I got to look because I don't know why you can't chat, girly. What's going on? Why can't you chat? You always could. And I don't know what's going on there. And before when you were here, I looked and it doesn't say like anything. I don't know too much about lives. I'm just learning, but there's nothing blocked or anything like that. Or you wouldn't be able to do anything. I'm assuming if something was blocked, you know what I mean? You wouldn't be able to do anything, but this here that's coming up, it says said hi. Is this like, are you on like an Apple device? Is that what it is? I'm going to look and see if you put any hearts or any 100%. So you on an Apple device or something? Could that be it? Like, because all I see is said hi with looks like a little hand waving. That's all I'm seeing. I don't know why you got a, what's that? That looks like it's not a sad face. I don't know why. What's going on there? I do not know. I do not know. It's like you can put a sticker up, but you can't talk. Is that what you're saying? Like stickers are fine, but you can't talk? Is that what's going on? It's weird. 100%. Okay. Well, it's weird. I don't get it. Because why would it allow stickers and not talking? Your keyboard's working, right? Like everybody else can talk, I think. I don't think anybody else is blocked. There might be other people. It's not blocked, but there might be other people that can't talk. I don't have anybody blocked from my channel, so it's nothing along those lines. You can still comment under my videos, correct? Is this just a live thing? Maybe it's just a live thing. I don't know. 100%. Okay. So you can comment underneath my videos. You just can't comment during the lives. I have no idea. Maybe try somebody's random lives. Just go in and say something. See what happens. You know, there's all kinds of randoms that you can go on. We get all kinds of random people. I mean, I want to figure it out. I want to know why you can't come on here, girl. I don't know what's going on. Oh my God. My head and stuff is not as bad as it was. Oh, where's those little pieces of hair coming from? Break. I got to stop making dolls, but I don't want to stop making them. I need a warehouse to put all the dolls in that I make. Where am I going to put these dolls? I don't know what this baby is. Like what sculpt this baby is. I don't know. But I don't like that. Now, where are you coming from? It's a little hair, and I hate that. I didn't have anything to eat for supper. What did I have? I went out there. I had a Neocitrin. Yeah, I had a Neocitrin and a muffin. And after I have the Neocitrin, about an hour later, I start to feel better. I can breathe again. My head starts to subside. I'm not as achy. There's a lot of people that have been sick lately. It's a bad, bad flu. I don't think I got my COVID shots recently, but I did have COVID shots. Oh my gosh, I wish I could talk to Sandra. I wish you could talk to me. Goodness gracious, woman, what is going on? I hate that. Maybe I'll try on my computer here and see if I can right-click on your... Because I'm looking at it on my computer too. And maybe if I go on my computer, I can right-click and there's something there. I'll just finish patting this arm down. Excess paint, and then I'll see if there's something wrong there that I can fix. Because I hate that. I want to talk to Sandra. I loved your video tour of your house and your books and your stuffies and your babies. And I don't think I commented on your video, but I don't always comment because if I'm watching while I'm painting or something. But I definitely seen your video, a tour. It was nice. I like when people do tours. I'm not going to do a tour because I just have this space. I've shown different parts of my house, different videos. Let's see now. Let's right click on here. Oh, it does nothing. It says go to channel, put user in timeout, hide user, add as moderator. If I add you as a moderator, managing moderator, can manage blocked words and change standard moderator, can review and remove chat messages or hide them. I'll put you as a moderator and see if that'll allow you to do something, because I don't know what else. I can't see anything else to do. I can't see anything else. Like, I don't know why it's not working. It must be a YouTube thing. Did you get a flu shot? I got a flu shot, but no longer get the COVID. Did I get a flu shot this year? I don't think I did. I don't think I got a flu shot this time around. So you just get a flu shot, Robin. I did see Sandra's tour. It was lovely. It was lovely, wasn't it? I seen Sandra's tour, and there was another gal who did a tour. And who was it? Tina. Tina did a tour, I believe. And I seen her tour, her nice place, and her babies. She's always commenting on my videos. She's very sweet. I liked watching her tour. I haven't seen a whole lot of videos lately. You know, before at one time, I was wanting to ensure Monica did a tour as well. Oh, did she? I never seen Monica's tour. I have to go see Monica's tour. I was always trying to see everybody's videos, but what I'm doing is, and I did have a lot of bells that would come up. You know, you hit the bells and notification bells in different channels. I've taken a lot of them down. Unsubscribed to a lot of different Dolly channels. And I guess you kind of go through and you clean up your Facebook, kind of cleaning up my Dolly thing. So I did that, and I'm going to add some other notifications of just notifications that I want to see of certain folks. You know, it's sad, but you know, behaviors and things online, it kind of makes you reevaluate who you want coming up on your feed and stuff. And you can easily do that. You know, you can easily change who shows up on your feed, what notifications you get, and stuff like that. And so that's what I did. From start to finish, how many hours does it take you to paint a doll? Oh my gosh, I have no idea. Painting a doll when it's air dry doesn't take as long as heat set paint, because you gotta put it in the machine or whatever. But I do like to set it. I like to give it some time between layers, sort of thing, to dry well, but it almost dries instantaneously. I think a lot of the painting dries pretty much right away. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know how long it would take, because I don't do the same thing every time. Definitely darker skin dolls take a lot longer. I still don't feel as confident with darker skin dolls. I have done some, but the skin tone itself, I don't feel as confident. I mean, here's the thing. If you're doing air dry paints, you don't want to put it on thick. You want to put it thin and build it up, build it up. Thank you, Robin. It worked. What happened? You wrote something. Little Meatball's Nursery, it worked. Whatever you did. I made you my moderator anyway. You can remove it if you want. Maybe that helped you do something, or maybe Robin helped you. I don't know. But anyway, I can see you now. I can see you writing. But what I was saying was, I don't even know what I was saying. Yeah, you have to put it on so thin, because I've done it before where you didn't put it on, where I didn't put it on thin, and it dries and it's like, holy frig, you hate it. And I think with heat set paints, you can put it on maybe thicker. I don't know. All I know is there's so much more room for air, because air dry, like, it literally dries. Like, I mean, I just put that on and it's pretty much dry, I would say. I mean, there is spots or a little bit not, but for the most part, it's dry. And if you just miss it, a little spot, you're going to see it. And that's the thing. It dries so fast. I don't see her in the chat. She might be hidden. You don't see Little Meatball Nursery in the chat? She's right above you. She says, thank you, Robin. How can she be hidden? I don't, wait a minute now. Oh, no, it's got a tool beside her. Oh, I can see you. Can you see me? I can see you. Maybe Robin can't see you. You got a tool beside you because I put you as a moderator just to see if that'll help you be seen. But you don't see her, Robin? I don't know what's going on there. Can you see me? Can you see me? I can't literally see you, but I can see your writing. I'm liking your wigs these days, Sandra. I haven't worn my wigs in a while. I don't want to wear wigs when I'm painting. You don't want a big, long, pink hair on the doll. Gotta get back into wearing wigs again. I see some funny faces, some laughter. Oh my gosh. It's hard, you know. What I'm finding hard is my channel. I did a lot of yakking about different things going on in my life. And I find it hard currently as I don't know what to talk about. Because I do and have talked about family. And I do and see many of us dolly people talk about family. Now, not all of us, but many of us do. It's kind of, it's like we have our own little circle of, I don't want to say circle, our own little, we feel like we're in our own little world, but sometimes we forget. I changed my settings. Oh, did you? Why was message retracted? Oh, you took the message. I don't know what's going on there. I seen that. I changed my settings, and then it was retracted. Yeah, we have our own little group of people, and we forget that it's not just us group of people that are watching, that can watch our videos, and we tend to forget. And so that's why my channel disappeared for a little while. And now I'm being more mindful what I speak about. Because not everybody wants to be publicized. And you forget sometimes that we are not just talking to friends, or we are talking to, but we're not talking to like just the people that we interact with. Like right now, I'm interacting with a few people. And sometimes you forget that you're not just interacting with these few people, you're actually interacting with the public. Because anybody can be watching right now. Anybody can be listening, watching, whatever. And that's the tough part, because it's so easy to forget. So when you get talking about different things in your life, you have to remember that the whole world can find this information out or see it or whatever. It's a good thing to be mindful of. And I do know that a lot of different dolly people talk about and show and have and all kinds of different things on there. And I'm okay. I have nothing to hide personally with myself. But I mean, we do have to be mindful if we're involving other people in our conversations that exist on this planet that don't want themselves to be public. And so it's harder because I have to concentrate on what I'm saying more, where before I just blabbered. I feel like I really have to think about what I'm saying. It doesn't seem as natural, but it is the public world that we live in. And not everything needs to be public, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Honestly, I really don't know how I feel about it. I feel like I want to be respectful, but I also feel like it's part of me that is not it's not as authentic. You know what I mean? If I don't talk like, oh, I did this or we did that or whatever, because my life is basically my family and my life, current life, and you guys. And I don't interact with anyone else because I don't work outside the house. Although I am looking for work currently. It's really hard to find a job at 54 years of age. Not too many people want a 54-year-old woman working for them. I guess maybe they think they come with, and they do come with things in their lives. They're not as easily molded, I guess, as someone just getting into the workforce, But I've been out of work now for, gosh, outside the household 7 or 8 years since I left my job. I just been doing things from home, had an Airbnb and a little small business here and there. But I need to get back into working outside the home and not in the field I was in before. And it's hard when you live in a small town. It's hard. So yeah, I'm looking for just entry level kind of like retail or grocery store or cleaning or something like that I can do. But yeah, there hasn't been interest. And I was talking to a girlfriend of mine, and she went back to school, and she says she's putting out application after application and is having a hard time getting work, getting even an interview. And I think it's, ageism is a real thing. I really do. It's tough. I never had that when I was younger. You put an application out, it seemed like you got, damn it. I can see, damn it. What you swearing about, girl? I don't know. I just feel that it is tougher putting out lots of applications and not even getting an interest. Nobody's even interested. Like, what is up with that? Like, I can see you. I can see you. Robin, can you see me? Damn it. You see me. Hi, Heather. We're trying to figure out why Little Meatball's Nursery can't. So now I can chat. Yes, you can chat. I've been saying that for a little while. Yes, you definitely can chat now. So now, oh my gosh. We're trying to figure out what's going on with Sandra. But she can chat now, so that's good. Hello, Heather. Hello. I got my Neocitrin and stuff, and I'm back. I did a live a little earlier. I was showing some dolls and stuff. And now I'm painting again. I'm going to try to do more lives. See if I can build my viewers, not viewers. Yeah, my views back up, because when I disappeared, my views went, I guess when your channel disappears or you hide it or whatever, you need 4,000 views, viewer hours. Totally disappeared. And so I got to start from scratch. Still have my subscribers, but it's just the views went kaput kapan. And so I'm going to do some lives. I got to do another video. Like I got to do a video too. I just haven't been feeling good, so I haven't been thinking of any topics. I have a book where I write some things down, and I do have some things written. I went into my channel settings and clicked on every button. Did you? Good for you. It worked anyway. It worked, Sandra. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm saying. I liked your my train of thought just disappeared. I just went boom. My train of thought disappeared. My old ladiness came out where I totally forget what I was saying and thinking. Yeah, views, I think. I also am going to be starting another channel, to which is nothing to do with dolls. And it's going to be sort of like a mock documentary. I see you, Sandra. Hello, yay! I seen Anne had sent you a happy mail from Amazon. Do you know if Amazon charges more on shipping to send from US to Canada? I don't know, that's really good. She did send me happy mail. And I was curious about that too, but I have no idea if she was charged extra for tariffs or anything along those lines. I have no idea. I'd like to know too, because I didn't send anything to anybody because I figured it would be all extra going on. You know what I mean? I figured it would be all extra. Because definitely, if you send a package between the two countries, I think you got yourselves an issue with dolls and with packages. I think it would have to go through Amazon or something. Ah, you're so sweet. You don't have to send me anything. You're so sweet. Yeah, I don't know how you'd find that out, Sandra. Maybe Amazon would know. I really do not know. But I do know because I was like, when Anne said she sent me something, I was like, oh, okay, that's sweet, nice. And then I thought when it arrived, maybe it'll come to the door and they'll tell me I have to pay X amount of money or something like that. Nothing like that happened. I didn't have to pay anything. But I do know she used Amazon.ca because there's Amazon.com and there's Amazon.ca, and maybe that's the difference. If you go to Amazon.com, maybe there'll be a difference there compared to CA because it came from Amazon.ca. But I have absolute no clue. Oh my gosh. I hope everyone had a really nice holiday. I had a different kind of holiday. I guess I can't get into it too much because it's privacy, but it was quieter and very different this year. So it's interesting because I feel that our relationships on here, and you guys probably will say the same. What are you saying here? I've been wanting to send you something, but because of the tariffs and then shipping, I was scared. But if it's Amazon shipping, like Prime shipping, then that would work out perfectly. Yeah. Yeah, it would work out perfectly, but I don't know, see? But once again, I think if you went through Amazon.ca, it would be fine. But you don't have to send me nothing, woman. You are totally fine. I don't have any expectations from anyone. But I don't know about you guys, but maybe it's just me. But you guys are... My phone is dinging. Oh, it's just Temu sending me stupid messages. Temu gets on my nerves. You take off their notifications, but they still send you notifications. They're always wanting to give you a deal, aren't they? Remember when Temu first started coming out, everybody was getting the deals from Temu. They're all getting the deals from Temu. I bring you joy. Oh, stop it. I know I don't have to. I want to. There's a difference. Yes, I know. You're very sweet. I don't know. I just feel like... Oh, I'm just choosing my words carefully. I have to be so careful now. Just feel like I can't talk about certain things. And I really have to be mindful that I am talking to who knows how many people would see this video or could. You know what I'm saying? So you do have to be mindful what you're yakking about. Even the simplest things. There was a couple of people, there are different videos I've watched, and they said, you know, if you start a YouTube channel, don't tell your family and friends that you've started one. Just start one. Don't tell them. And I'm thinking, maybe that's true. That's why the next one I start, no one's going to know what it is. Not that I'm going to be saying anything that compromise anything. It's just, I figured only people that would be into dolls would be watching. But you just never know. I know, Robin, it doesn't feel the same anymore. Holidays are changing. Come quickly. No one looks excitement. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't seem the same, holidays. And I think when people, if you lose people in your family, it doesn't seem the same. Estrangement or loss, death, whatever. It really changes things. Yellow, yellow. Do you guys do anything on New Year's Eve? Like, I haven't done anything on New Year's Eve for years. I can barely stay up till midnight, let alone anything else. But some people traditionally do something every year. There's not much that goes around in my small town, but some people will buy tickets and go somewhere else, go to a dance or whatever. Some people have house parties, I guess. Everybody's a little different. Do you guys do anything? Or do you just stay and watch? A lot of people stay and watch it on TV, the ball drop. We watch it in both countries, usually Canada and the States. It's usually what we do. I'm going to put a little bit more yellow on this nose. I know, I'm the same. I can barely stay awake. I'm the one that's in bed usually early. The early person that's in bed early. And I can barely stay awake. I don't get excited about it. I put my PJs on at 5, then a movie, and after bed, Danny's asleep. No, just stay home. Fireworks go off all night long. Sounds like bombs going on. I know. It's so hard for dogs. Now, there won't be fireworks. I don't think our town does fireworks New Year's Eve. Does it? Do they? God, now that I'm thinking about them, do they do fireworks New Year's Eve? I don't know what this sculpt is. What's the name of this sculpt? I don't know. What's the name of this one? Is it on it? No. Anyway, when the clocks change, it sucks because it's lights out. I know. Why don't they just pick a time and stay there? Why do they got to change the clocks around? Why do they got to do that? Just pick a time and stay there. That's my thinking. Cute little expression, though. Cute little expression. I need different color now. I get rid of this paint. I don't know, really didn't feel like Christmas this year, probably because I didn't make a turkey dinner. I didn't have people over. We didn't have things. It just, I don't know. It takes work to keep traditions up that things still say the same or feel the same, right? It takes work. This message was for review. Then when the law, why is that for review? Fireworks are legal, so every Tom, Dick, and Harry set them off at night. Show. Is that why? Oh, another monitor hand. Was that me? Did you handle that? No, is that show? Okay. I don't know what's going on there. I think it hid your message there, Robin. It said Tom, Dick, and Harry. I think it hid it, or it was questionable because it had the word Tom, Dick, and Harry. Which is kind of funny because I don't know if Sandra fixed it or not. This message is held for review. I don't think it is. I hit show. What's going on? Plus, the kids all have electronics now, so the family traditions go down the drain. I can't force them to do the things we used to do. I know, eh? I know. That's true. A lot of times they still like it, though. I mean, it sounds like in your family, Sandra, that a lot of your kids still like doing, the traditions and doing some of the things. It sounds like you guys read the books, you do this, you do that. Like, I don't have that going on in this household currently. But we used to read The Night Before Christmas. We used to watch certain shows. Scrooge. I used to like watching Scrooge. And of course, The Grinch. But I like the original Grinch. The Grinch that had... And I like Elf. Oh, and The Santa Claus with Tim Allen. That was a favorite of mine. Couldn't find that this year. I did buy it. The movie at one time, but I don't know where it is. But the original Santa Claus with Tim Allen. Friggin' love that one. I love that one. Yes, certain things that they don't know if mom's not happy when nobody's happy. I love that. You're right there, woman. You got her. Mom's not happy. Nobody's happy. Sit down and read this book. We're reading it. Sit down, be quiet. We're reading the book. We're listening. We're watching the show. You have to watch it. Stop complaining. If I'm doing it, you're doing it. It's funny. Yes, 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 yes. Have you guys seen that show? Like, we used to play Christmas trivia and had a blast, and now it's bad humbug. Is the game bad humbug, or you're just saying you don't play anything? No. It goes away as the kids get older, for sure. I guess I don't have much Christmas spirit anymore. I used to have more. I don't tend to have a lot. Bah. Bah humbug. We did watch, my son and I watched It's a Wonderful Life. He was interested in watching that, so we watched that. That was nice. But like I was saying in another video, years ago, you'd have cable and all the shows would come on the cable. Now you got to go hunt for them, and you forget what you used to watch. You know what I mean? You forget those traditional things you used to watch, like Scrooge or Charlie Brown's Christmas and those sorts of things that you used to watch. But when you had cable, they'd come on. You'd be like, oh, tonight is Charlie Brown's Christmas. Thursday night, don't forget, we got to watch it. And then you'd watch it, and you'd make sure you did, because it's not like you could play it later or digitally find it somewhere and watch it later. You had to watch it that night that it was on. So I always watch the original Miracle on 34th Street every Christmas Eve. Every Christmas Eve, yeah. I like Miracle on 34th Street, the original. Now, do you own that, or do you look for it on Netflix or Prime or something? See, I don't own them. I have to go look for them. And even the Santa Claus that I don't have a DVD player anymore, or I have it somewhere, The Santa Claus. There was The Santa Claus with Tim Allen. There was another one after that. He gets married. And anyway, there's a few of them. And I really like watching those. But I don't have a DVD player anymore. I gotta, why keep them if you don't have a DVD player? Watch everything digital. And if you can't find it digital, you hope you can. But a lot of times you can't. Shirley Temple's Heidi at Christmas? Really? I love Heidi. Is Heidi a Christmas story? I never knew Heidi was a Christmas story. I have Amazon Prime, Hulu, Disney, Netflix, Peacock, all those streaming services, but no cable. Oh, yeah, I have no cable either. No, I have Amazon, Netflix, to which is going to be going soon because we're trying to cut back on things. Hulu, is that free? I think Hulu's free, isn't it? I don't know what Peacock is, but yeah, a lot of them, cable, you'd have it and you don't, you get spoiled with finding a show and watching what you want instead of waiting on cable. But it is traditionally, I found Christmas time, that's what you waited for. And it would remind you of the shows you used to watch because of the advertisements and stuff, right? It reminds you, oh, I watch Miracle on 34th Street. Unless I made a list and really sat down what I used to watch around the holidays, I'd never remember now because the advertisements and stuff would remind me. No, I pay for YouTube, where you can avoid all the advertisements, which I like, because YouTube is mostly what I do watch. Fred Claus is a very funny movie. I love anything. Oh, Fred Claus. Did I see that? House Hunters. They even made a holiday House Hunters. A great Christmas light. House Hunters. Like House Hunters, the TV show House Hunters, where they're trying to buy a house, you mean? Is that what you mean? They're trying to buy a house? I never heard of that. Yes. Okay. right. I don't watch that show. It would make me want to go buy a house. Not like it's easy or anything. Yeah, I think I'll just go buy a house today. It's okay. You know, might as well. Nothing else to do. I don't watch the decorating shows. I don't watch any of those type of shows. I don't watch the cooking shows because I don't like to cook. Decorating, well, you got to have lots of money to decorate. And, you know, I'm a cranky old arse. I'm a cranky butt. Cranky butt, cranky butt. That's why I like it. I get to dream. Oh, I don't dream. I don't dream anymore. That's terrible, isn't it? I can't believe that. That's terrible. Oh my gosh. No. I mostly watch crime shows and YouTube. And to me, the amount of commercials you get on YouTube, it's worth paying that money to get rid of the commercials if you watch YouTube a lot. And I do. Like, I hate sitting through the commercials. But did I cancel it? We're trying to clean up all these extra things. I could have canceled it coming up here in January or so, because we're trying to clean up all these things that we have extras, you know. You don't realize this subscription, that subscription, this subscription, they all cost money. You know, you got to get the money. You're painting and I'm making a happy mail box. I'm trying to do one a month. Are you? How nice of you. That's really nice. That community, our community, you know, it's really sweet that people do that for each other. It just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to talk about that, but I just feel like recently with recent experiences on YouTube and how quick people turn on each other, without even knowing the stories and stuff. It's just, I think it's sad that people can, I'm talking about my own personal stuff, that people can be one way and then something completely different next. Like, I don't know. I'm just really shocked at some of the behaviors, but I shouldn't be, you know? I mean, if you think people are quick to turn on other people, who says they're not going to do that to you, right? Because they do. They're quick to turn. Say what's on your mind, Belinda. It's okay. Hello, Erica. How are you? Nice to see you. We were talking about Christmas traditions and all kinds of stuff like that. Hello, hello. Oh, I can feel my throat starting to bug me again. Frig. I'm a baby. I'm a baby. I'm just painting away and chatting away. I see YouTube going on YouTube and talking. It's just like you're having tea with a bunch of people. But you forget it's not just you and a few of your friends. It's you and the world, people. You and the world. Oh my gosh, my dog's dinging the bells. I have bells on my door, like bells that hang down. And the dogs ding. And Uggy, the 2-year-old pup, has figured out how to, he didn't know what the big dogs were doing. They'd go to the door and smash the bells, and then he didn't take him long to clue in and go, oh, when you smash those bells, the door opens. The humans come and open the door. So And when one barks, oh my gosh, you got a shitload of them barking. Really, I'm trying to be positive, but in actuality, oh my gosh, there's so many of them in such a small space. Too many in a small space. That's why I come in here and close the door. My little freedom space, my little happy place. I love animals, and I'm happy that they have homes. However, especially in the mornings, when you get up in the mornings, I feel like I'm half asleep and I'm trying to get to the washroom. You got to be careful that they don't knock you over. Uggy, who's named after Ugg boots. He is the color of Ugg boots. He gets under your feet, man. Frig, he gets under your feet. And I don't know how many times he's almost tripped me and knocked me down. I did a face on and I was so nervous. Did you? Oh my gosh. How did it turn out? Did you put a picture up on your channel or on your wall? I haven't even attempted anything with little dolls yet. This world of dolls and doll collecting and doll creating, it's so massive. There's so many avenues you can go down, you know? Just reborn doll babies and the toddler sizes and the preemies. And then you got the hinged, not hinged, but what do you call them? I think I hear Silas letting the dogs out. They're, oh my gosh, hinge dolls, or what do they call little Hannah? Erica will know what I'm talking about. And those dolls, I haven't even ventured in that direction yet. But you can buy 18-inch kits to paint yourself and put together on probably McPherson's also and Bountiful Baby. We can buy those kits and paint together and paint and put together. And I'd like to do one of that sometime just to see what it would be like. It's more like painting an 18-inch doll, which is not the realism. But oh my gosh, some of them that people have done, I've seen, are so beautiful. Don't be nervous. We're all in this together. No, it was a Happy Mail video I show me at the end. Oh, okay. Oh, you're talking about you showed your face on the video. I thought you were talking about a face up, like you painted a doll's face up. Oh, you're talking about you showed your face on the video. Oh my goodness. We'll have to check it out. I'm totally confused. Yeah, I was thinking you painted a face up on the doll, because I think the language you use for those type of dolls are face up. You did a face up, but you actually showed your face. Nice. I'm doing more and more videos without my face, where before most of my videos were my face. Now I'm doing more without my face. Excuse me. What do you guys prefer? Like, I think I've said this before. I think, once again, it's what people talk about, maybe. I like seeing people's faces, but I don't have to see people's faces. But there's always this part of you that you're curious what they look like. I don't know. You just do. It's just like if you don't see anybody, and even if you're watching radio or listening to radio station, you're always curious what they look like. But then with radio, it's a little different, because you're never going to see them because it's radio. What is, like, podcast is radio, right? It's not radio, but it's kind of radio. I don't know. There's topics. Podcast is more like a discussion. So it's not like radio given the news and stuff like that, but podcasts before that I remember didn't have faces at all. Now it's like podcasts. There's podcast channels on YouTube that have faces. Well, what's the difference between that and just YouTube videos? Because you're interviewing somebody? Is that what it is? That's okay. I used to be so nervous in the beginning, but then you just get used to it. You do get used to it. I was so nervous too. My gosh, how many times did I stop and restart? Oh my goodness. And then I finally said, it's never going to be to my satisfaction. You might as well just do it. People don't like it. Frig them. Frig them if they don't like it. We're our worst enemy anyway. We're never going to do something that we think is good. You know, you just got to go with it. I used to edit so much and take stuff out based on I didn't like how I looked in that part or this section or that. And I'd be like, oh, I have to do it again or whatever. Now it's kind of like I'll edit to take out dull areas sometimes, or parts of my talking where I'm humming and hawing and trying to figure out what I'm talking about. I'll do that. I still do that. Stop and start, delete, stop, start, delete. Do you? I still do that. Stop and start, delete. Do you really? Yes, I need to see someone's face, a face with a voice, so I don't have to guess what they may look like. Yeah. Yeah, lately I haven't been having my face. I've been just showing the dolls I find. I have been. But I feel with a live, I kind of got to show my face. But I think a lot of lives have been done without faces. But it's funny, eh? When I was younger, I don't think I'd ever be able to do this because I'd be so self-conscious. And nowadays, I should be. Look at this piece of hair. Something flicking and flopping right there. Nowadays, you think, you know, well, I shouldn't say I should be, but I mean, I have things to be self-conscious about. Does that make any sense? Where when I was younger, I didn't, but I would have been more self-conscious than I am now. Does that make sense? I don't know. We're never satisfied with ourselves. We're always got something to complain about. Not complain about. We always are comparing. Women are terrible for that. Maybe guys are too. I don't know, but I know my thing is comparing. And I had to let it go. I just had to. I don't care. Like me or don't like me. Take me or leave me. Whatever. I don't have time for the shenanigans. You don't like it, don't look at it. As long as my ass is hidden. I might have to work on that. Oh my God. I still do that. As long as my ass is hidden. You guys are funny. Well, I think I've gone up and I've shown my arse and all different parts of my body during videos. Getting up, moving around, doing this, doing that. You know, just moving my head. I can see my hair sticking up here and there and everywhere. And I'm trying not to wash my hair every day. Okay? I'm trying not to, because it's not good for you to wash your hair every day. So if I don't wet my hair and wash it, if I don't wash every day, then it sticks up. It's just, you know, as you get older, your hair gets thinner. And I just think it's not good to wash your hair every day. But, so yeah. My hair's been sticking up. I can tell it's sticking up. It's looking funny, looking thin. God help us. That's why I love wigs. Should just put the friggin' wig on. So much easier. I wash my hair every other day. Yeah. Every other day. I got this, just different stuff. And I use the purple shampoo for my hair too. It's for graying hair, for color treated hair too, I think. But it takes that brassiness out, that yellow brassiness that gets in your gray hair. Takes it out. I don't use that every time. I only use that maybe every week, maybe, I would say. Not even that, but my hair looks very similar to yours with the wig. Does it? Is it short? Is your hair short? I never see you without your wig. Ooh, will Sandra show her real hair someday? I don't know. Oh my gosh, you're so cute. You're so cute. Cute, cute, cute. Aww. I love these babies. I love these babies so much. I will once it gets to a short bob style. Oh, you're growing it out? Look at this. I got a bump there and bump there, another. I'm like, what in the hell? I got something coming there. Like, holy fuck. Sorry. Like, holy God. I'm falling apart here. I'm like, it's like a teenager now. I'm getting freaking pimples and I'm getting like cold sores after cold sores. And my mom would say, you're deficient in something. What am I deficient in? Like, you're eating too much citrus. Every time you have a lot of clementines or oranges, you get cold sores. Really? I don't know. Well, I have had a lot of clementines, I guess. I'm deficient. Goodness gracious. I had acne so bad as a teen. I was just covered in it, covered in it, covered in it. Now I'm getting, I don't know what that is, a wart, a witch's wart. I'm turning into a witch. I swear that was a pimple that just kind of stayed there. I don't know. That's what I thought it was at first. Talk about all my warts and all. Poor Charlie, the dog Charlie's covered in warts. I got 2 warts in the bottom of my feet. Planters, I think. Fucking can't get rid of them for the life of me because I won't dig at them. Oh my goodness, I'm going to have to go and get surgery to get them off. Oh, the shit I talk about on here. If you can't talk about other things, you got to talk about yourself, I guess. Oh my God. You're just so cute, babies. They're so cute. I love cute baby dolls, not real babies. I mean, I like real babies, but I don't want to have a bunch of them around. I don't want to be looking after them. I don't want to, you know. Silas. Oh, I don't want to talk about Silas. It's hard not to. Thank you, Sandra. I tend to keep up with everyone. Ah, Robin, you're still as old as you feel as your brain. I'm still 16. Are you still 16? I'm so much older than you ladies. You just don't see that many seniors doing dog content. No, but there is seniors doing dog content. Gosh. We love everybody. It's whatever you need to do. We'd watch ya if you made dolly content. Tina is 73. That's right. She is. She's such a sweetheart, too. I seen her tour. People are doing tours or their houses or their Christmas stuff. Everybody's so decorated. Sandra, you're so decorated, and Tina so decorated beautifully for Christmas. So nice. Her house is like a friggin' dream to me. Me too. You got a dream house. Beautiful, beautiful home. Nicely furnished, nicely decorated. I wish I guess I never really get into a lot of the decorating piece or the matchy because I never really could. Never could afford things like that. It was just like whatever furniture I could get for free that was passed down. My mom got new furniture, I got her leftovers. You know what I mean? Someone was throwing this out. Do you want it? I'll take it. This sort of thing. Was never in the financial situation to buy and decorate and matchy and that kind of stuff. So yeah, some people, they love decorating, and I think it's beautiful. And it's hard to decorate and keep things a certain way if you have young people and kids and different things like that. I don't know. I just found it hard. And animals make it hard to keep things a certain way. Too much stuff. I think less is better. There's just so much stuff. It's good to get rid of stuff. I think more and more about that. The less we have, the better it is. Except for dolls, of course. You can never have enough dolls, can you? No, I love dolls. But I mean, I do think the less we have, the better it is. So many knickknacks and different things can collect up. And I think, you know, when you live with very little throughout your lifetime, very little, I tended to take anything that was given away, and it ended up having a collection of things. Like mom's like, I'm getting new towels. Okay, I'll take your old towels. I'm getting new, you know, dishes. Okay, I'll take them. You know what I mean? Like it was like, because I wouldn't go out and buy a dish set for myself. Couldn't really justify it, you know what I mean? I had to justify where my money was going. And it was a sole income. And it was just, that's the way it was. It gets different. It's when you get older, things change. And then the whole thing is people give you stuff and you don't want to get rid of it because it was a gift. Like it's just, you know, oh, I can't talk about my family, but that, you know, I find that that's stuff. People give you stuff. You don't want to get rid of stuff because things were a gift. So then you have a collection of stuff. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I do. It just, I hate that I'm trying to word my sentences and say things in a certain way. Gosh, I hate that. I feel like lately, honestly, this whole shutting my channel, hiding my channel, and then bringing it back has really got me in a kerfluffle in regards to what to talk about and not talk about. Anyway, I just feel like I can't be 100% myself. But you do, it's a good reminder. It was a good reminder that I can't just be talking about my family because they don't want their stuff publicized just because I'm talking about it. You know, and I get it. It makes 100% sense. It's just hard when all you have to talk about is your family. Does that make any sense? Yeah, it does. I don't care who gives it to me. If I'm not going to use it or don't like it, there's no reason to keep it. Oh, yeah. Other kids love them, and hubby just puts up with it for 30 years now. He thinks your dolls are scary. That's funny. It's true. If you don't gonna use it or don't like it, there's no reason to keep it. It makes sense. I mean, I wish I could be like that. You know, I envy you, Sandra, that you can be like that, because I feel like I couldn't. I feel like I can't get rid of things that people give me. Oh, I wish I could, but I feel like I can't. And that's why I end up with so much stuff. Or a lot in storage. I do too, Robin. Sandra, I'm at 53 years, so just wait. 53 years old? No, it's true. I mean, if you're not going to use it and you don't like it, why keep it? But I don't know. I feel like I need to have more of that in my life, where I kind of purge more. And I think about that because if you croak, someone else is going to have to purge this stuff for you. I mean, someone else get rid of the shit for you. You don't want people going through your shit. You want less work for your family, not more. It's hard going through people's stuff, you know. You're 47. I remember 47. I remember 45. What paint am I going to use now? I'm trying to think what I'm going to do. Am I going to do creases next? Married for 53, so hubby has had to put up with dolls. That's a long time to be married. 53 years. Wow. I don't know how much darker I want the skin complexion to be. I'm trying to figure out how much darker I want this complexion to be. Do I want him to just be a light baby, a darker skin baby? I want more color. He seems, I don't know. I need to do creases, I think. I hate doing creases. I hate doing creases. Stop complaining, Belinda. It's not that bad, but why do I dislike it? I don't know. It's just, I don't know why I dislike it. Sometimes it works out really well, and other times it's kind of irritating. What is this? Primer. No, I need a little bit of water. I'll do some creasing. It's just sometimes, like I said, sometimes the creasing turns out really well. Sometimes it's a pain in the ass. A pain in the royal ass. Royal caboose. Pain in the caboose. Let's see, baby. What's we gonna do? Oh my gosh, this face makes me laugh. You're so cute. Hello, Marisol. How are you? Nice to see you here. I've been watching your videos. I wish you could tell we were watching it, but I can't write nothing. But I still watch. I don't always comment on people's videos anyway. Sometimes. Sometimes I comment. Or I'll put a little smiley face or something. I'm painting Grouchin. I'm painting Grouchin. Ah, thank you. No, this is the Grouchin that was at AliExpress. I've been wanting Chenja dolls for a long time, and you could never get them at AliExpress or Temu. And then, I don't know, I seen a few dolly videos, and they said they could get them. And I'm like, wow, there you go. Guess I'm going there. And I'm going to get them because, you know, we go where we can get things cheap. I don't know if that means she's going to have other dolls that are going to show up in Temu or AliExpress or what. I don't know what that means. Or it's just this one, because I'd like to have a lot of her dolls. Oh, I'm going to cough again. My throat's starting to act up again. God darn it. I'm struggling. I'm struggling with this cold. I'm struggling with this cold. Excuse me. You're doing really good, Marisol, with your silicone painting. Really good. I seen the ones you got there, and it's not hard. It's not easy. I find that when you start doing something, you got to keep doing it. Like I did silicone there quite a while ago, and I haven't got back to it. And now I'll forget how to do it again. It's like I'll have to watch a video, a tutorial or something to remember how to do it. Because I know I'm going to forget. But that's what I find. It's like consistency and practice improves things. But it's hard to be consistent if you're not doing it regularly. And so when I go back to doing silicone, I have a silicone doll that, well, it's partial silicone. I have it in a box here somewhere that I want to paint. But I can't, I'm going to have to, I don't know. I don't like my other doll that I did. The color was way off. I'd like to fix her. She's more pink, if anything. And I don't like how she turned out. I'm wondering if I could put paint over on top of her now. Oh, you need to root the silicone? I hate rooting. I'm sorry, but I hate it. Yeah, your Adelines are beautiful. Like, I actually would like to get one of those vinyl one. What is it about that sculpt that you like so much? How long have you loved that sculpt? Because you have several of those, and you've mentioned, Marisol, that you love those Adeline? I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Sculpt so much. is it the sculpt reminds you of someone or something, or is it just like, what is it about that sculpt in particular that you love so much? Very realistic looking. I find like it's unique. I find that doll, that sculpt is unique and it's different. I like different. I like different, and I like dolls that kind of like Grouchin. They're dolls that are, I don't know. I did a whole video on. They're not, I don't want to say not pretty, but they're just different. They're not the norm that you're used to seeing. I find that she's like that. It's like an old little person, like the one you're painting. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, there you go. It's like a little old person, but it's a doll. A little old person. Something different. I mean, the dolls don't all have to be. I think, you know, I do like the unique, different dolls compared to just the pretty ones. I don't want to say they're not pretty. I don't know. They're just, they look like a little old lady or a little old man. Like, he looks like a grumpy old man or a little old man. Oh my God, he's cute though. He's so cute. I gotta stop putting that in my mouth because I can't talk. It's just a habit. My oldest son was so ugly until her was about 3. I know, eh? Nobody wants to say that. And I did a whole video on that, on ugly babies and funny looking babies. And I did a whole video on that because no one wants to say that the kid is funny looking. But most newborns are funny looking. I'm sorry, but they are. And they're just funny looking. They're not pretty. I'm so pretty. They're funny looking, most newborns. There's very few are, you know, they've got swollen eyes, marks on their face, droopy eyelids. Like they, you know, they're not all beautiful looking babies. My kids had slits for eyes, big giant cheeks, little slits for eyes. You could barely see their eyes. And especially Silas, gosh, his cheeks were big giant cheeks, little slits for eyes, big nose for a baby. He didn't grow into his face till later, you know? So I like seeing baby sculpts or sculpts that look different, that don't look like proportionally accurate, I guess. Sophia looked more proportionally accurate than Silas. He was funny looking. He's funny looking. And you don't really see it until later. You know what? When you first have your baby and you're looking at the baby, you don't really notice it. Because you're just, you know, you're all hormonal and they're beautiful. And of course, you know, we love our babies. They're beautiful. But you don't really notice till later and you're older and you look back at these baby pictures and you're like, my God, they were funny looking. I had a child like that and swore they gave me the wrong baby when the doctor held him over the curtain after the C-section. My husband got scared with my third. No, he wasn't. You guys crack me up. Oh, you make my day. You crack me up. It's true though, isn't it? You see that video? Like there's that video or that, I don't know if it's a reel or what it is, that they're pretending they're FaceTiming with someone that just had their baby and they have this baby there and people are like, oh my gosh, it's so cute, but it's really funny looking. But no one wants to say it's funny looking. Oh my gosh. Yep. Babies are not always pretty. They have swollen eyes. They have marks on their face. Some of them have lots of pimples and marks on their face. And so I like different sculpts. That's why I like Grouchin. Different. And Adeline. She's very different. How many of those do you have now, Marisol? How many Adelines do you have? My second son, Adam, was a big, beautiful boy. I should have known when he was going to be trouble. So ugly, they're cute. So ugly, they're cute. Oh my God, you guys. Crack me up. So ugly, they're cute. Oh, this is a slow process, isn't it? Such a slow process. Isn't it amazing, guys, when you think about it? Like Marisol, for an example. I'm thinking about Marisol right now because I know when I watch her channel, I'll hear, right now you hear dogs barking in the background. But I watch your videos, you'll hear the sirens going. And you live in New York. So where you live, obviously, the sirens are going an awful lot. And it's almost like, I'm sorry, you can hear my dog barking in the background. It's almost like you're so conditioned to it. You're used to it. It's your background noise. It's what is part of your life, right? It's a regular thing. Now, it's crazy to know that this dolly world has brought so many different people's lives together because of dolls. And we have come from so many different backgrounds, so many different generational different backgrounds, but have a connection because of dolls. And I just think it's so fantastic that ladies, hopefully, for the most part, can get along and they can just experience different lives, because when we hear sirens going in our neighborhood, everybody's nosy. We all got to go, because I'm in a small town. We all got to go and look and see what the hell's going on, right? Like, what is happening? You know, and even in my grandmother, which my grandmother's not alive anymore, but in her small town, even worse, like, whose house are they going to? Everybody's got to look out their front window to see so-and-so must oh my God, girl, so-and-so must have died. I wonder what happened. Oh, are they going in? How long have they been there? What's happening? Oh, he's been sick a while. And then you're on the phone. My grandmother's talking to this person, that person. You know, it's so different. Different worlds, different towns, different lives, different histories. And I love that. I love that because it gives me a little piece of what it would be like and what you'd hear, I guess, living where Marisol lives. You hear a lot of sirens. That's what it sounds like. You'd hear a lot of commotion, a lot of sirens, a lot of fire trucks, probably a lot of different things, where here you never hear it. You hear my dogs because I have 5 of them. So you'll hear those, but you don't hear a whole lot of anything going on. It's very quiet usually here. We do live through each other. We do. And I love that. I love that. But what's sad about it? We live through each other, but it's sad because we affect each other so much. And I don't know if we all realize how much we do. And, you know, and I think we do when things hurt each other. And you know what I mean? Like, we can affect each other in so many ways. We can be such a positive influence, and we can, it's like you have to be, you learn quick well, you don't learn quick because I didn't learn quick, but you learn quick sort of who you can trust, or you think you can, right? And that's sad. People are very different on the internet compared to real life, because I think Majority of people are not the same. I think Marisol, I think Sandra are exactly the same in real life as they are on the internet. But I do feel that a lot of people are not. And, it's interesting. I hope to think I'm the same on the internet as I am in real life. I hope to think. Now, when I worked in the work that I did, I had to conceal a lot of my true self, and I had to be very mindful of things. But it's just sad to think that you think you know someone and then they're not that way, or they're not that person. I like genuine. I like watching genuine people that you can trust. And I do feel that Marisol and Sandra are the same people on and off screen. I'm not reading what anybody's saying, but I think, yes, I agree. Most people put on the face for the internet. They do. I have a loud family too. My husband is very quiet and reserved. I agree. You are very intelligent, interesting, and beautiful. And thank you for the compliment. Yes, New York gets loud, but I think that's why everyone thinks I talk loud, because I got used to talking louder to cover up the noise. I moved, stayed like 7 years old. Yeah, that's right, because you're from New York too, aren't you? That's right. I don't hear sirens in your videos. I don't hear sirens and things. Yeah, if it wasn't for the Dolly world and the Dolly channels, I wouldn't experience other people's lives this way. And that's why I love YouTube. I love YouTube because it's real. It's real life. I mean, TV, yes, but it's not the same. TV documentaries, I guess, can show you things, but it's real life, and I like that. I like experiencing real lives. I like to visit New York sometime, but oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. I'm trying to read things. I'm not getting it all because I'm reading it on my computer because I can't read it here. My eyes are so small. My eyes are sounds like my dog's outside. Sue? Sounds like Sinus put the dogs outside. Can I come and stay with you? Oh my gosh. Well, if I ever go that way, if I ever feel safe, I'm feeling a little unsafe going there with Trump. But I think as time goes on, things will get better. We only get the news that we get. But I would like to see New York sometime. But now that we got these 5 dogs, I don't think we're going to be going and doing too much of anything. I really don't. Silas, do you want to let the dogs in? Did you let them out? Silas. Silas. My son's ignoring me. I can't talk about him. No, I know. I'm just saying we did go to the States a bit, but never been to New York, but I've been used to go to Maine because that's closest to us for shopping, we'd go through Maine, but it's not as easy to go through the border as it used to be. And I don't know, we come back and they tax us so much more on everything that we bought, then it's probably not even worth it. I liked, I'm trying to think the different places we've been in the States. Not too many places. Not too many places. I feel like I can't really talk about it on my channel because I have friends that like him or believe in him, whatever. So I do not. So I try not to. Everyone is pissed. Yeah, it's definitely a topic that I've had people come back and say shit to me, and I haven't even said anything bad. I just complained about the tariffs and stuff. I have people come after me about stuff. People are so sensitive sometimes. And I wasn't even saying anything of great value. I was just speaking about the fact that I don't know if I can buy anything or get anything from the States because I don't know what extra I'm going to have to pay on this end. It wasn't putting anyone down or degrading anybody, but I find that it's just a topic that's people just jump really quickly to say stuff. And like, people are more quicker to say stuff on the internet anyway. They're more ballsy. If they were in your face, would they say the same thing? Like, that's the thing. Would they say the same thing in your face? Probably not. I feel like only people from New York could truly understand what's happening and know who he truly is and what he's about. Yeah, see, I don't know. Everyone in New York is pissed. Sounds like. I don't know what's going on. I was following it, and then I stopped following it because, he just, the Canadians are not happy with the fact that he wants us to become another American state. It's it doesn't go over well on this side of the world. And it wouldn't the other way either if our prime minister was saying, the United States should be another province. I don't think people would like that too much, but it just doesn't go over well. With so disregard for history and all kinds of different things. It's just interesting. It's very interesting. I don't really know what's going on with Trump right now. I don't follow very much. I was following a lot, and then I was like, I can't follow this because it's disturbing. Not good for your mental health if you're following things that are, disturbing to your own psyche. Get into a pattern of following what's on the news, and then you'll see it comes up all the time on YouTube. Don't watch news at all. No. Yeah, sure. Next he wants Ireland, Italy. You guys can have him. I still haven't figured out the effects of tariffs. Do they affect the U.S.? I think they affect prices and everything. I don't know anything about tariffs and what affects. All I know is we got to pay a lot more for stuff on this end. And I don't know about you guys. Like if this is what I don't know, and that's what I was nervous. Like if I was to send something over in a box to someone from Canada over to the US, is that affecting? Are you guys going to be charged more? Do you guys get an extra bill? How does that work? I've heard horror stories, but these horror stories, I don't know how accurate they are. Like, if the person that receives it doesn't pay the bill, then they charge it back to the person who sent it. Like, is this accurate information? Like, I don't know. I really don't know, and I really don't want to test the theory by sending stuff and finding out that the person's got to pay, like, 3 times the amount of what it was worth. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. My husband watches the news nonstop. It gives me anxiety. Me too. Yes, we do get an extra bill. So you do get an extra bill. Okay. So, yeah, because Marisol, you have ordered things. So you've ordered things not from the States, and you get an extra bill that you have to pay. That sucks. That really sucks because, I don't know, it really sucks. You never had that bill before. I mean, the exchange on the dollar is significant enough on this end. But to have other bills, that's not good. I'm assuming, like, when I get anything from the States, I have to pay extra. And they come to your door and they won't leave the package. Now, I haven't ordered anything from the States since all the tariffs came, but I'm saying prior to, because of the exchange of the dollar, they won't leave the package until you pay the money. So they'll come to the door, UPS or whatever, and they'll stand there. And you have to pay the money before they leave the package. And it's like, holy shit, this is ridiculous. And this was happening on this end with Happy Mail. And it's like, oh my gosh, what do I got to pay here? Like, and you're so grateful for Happy Mail, of course. But I mean, if you're not made of money, it's hard to pay to receive it because you don't know what you're going to be charged at the door. It was ridiculous. And now with the tariffs, I don't know what it would be. I bought the 2 silicone dolls and I was charged $158 extra. They came from England. Okay. Wow. Yes, I was like, damn, the damn dolls cost a lot. I guess so. So extra from England. So I wonder if it depends what country it comes from. These extra charges. Like, he's got tariffs on England. He's got tariffs. But I mean, I wonder. Wow. It's part of the thing. You have to deal with it. Not much you can do. Can't fight it. Do you ever paint hair, like, on your silicone dolls, or only root hair? Let's ask Trump. He's always online. Oh, fuck, you cracked me up. I must be sheltered. Haven't noticed any changes. Holy shit. Oh my gosh, girl. I forget what I was saying. Totally oblivious. Totally oblivious. I like just coming on here and chatting with you guys. It's like pen pals. video pals. I just did painted hair on my twin. Oh, did you? Yeah, I gotta check it out. He was telling kids it's good to get coal in your stocking. Was he really? I gotta check out your twin silicones. I never seen that video. Must be just a recent one. Coal and socking. I used to tell my kids that Santa might give you coal. If you're bad, you'll get coal in your stocking. But I never ever did it to them. It's sad. Who knows what the world is coming to? Yeah, she said that to one of the kids. No, there's nothing to be shocked about. I'm not shocked. Anything can happen. That's why I'm scared to travel over there. I don't want to be put in jail for a while. He's a funny clown. Oh, my tickle in my throat. Oh, my goodness. It's freaking cold. Have you tried part penciled hair and part real hair? Like, you mean mohair and pencil hair, you mean? Yeah, I have done that. I just sold a doll recently that I did that with. It had penciled hair and just a puff of hair on the top, mohair. Not lots of hair, but yeah. But I think penciled hair would be nice. Just the little wisps of hair and then mohair. I just hate rooting. I just can't enjoy it. I just can't. I just cannot get into it. Like, I do it, but I don't do it loving it. That's for sure. I do it because, you know, it's something that goes along with doing the dolls, but I never really, I don't know. Is there people out there that say they really like it? There probably is people out there that like it, but I don't know. My neck gets sore. My eyes, I can't see right. I'm falling apart. I'm decrepit. I'm old as Methuselah's arse. That's what I say. Old as Methuselah's arse. But I just can't do it. I just get frustrated. And I'm just not very good at rooting. I want to be good at it. The more you do it, the better you get, but it just takes so fucking long. Excuse my language, but it does. It takes some goddamn long doing it. That I like instant, not instant. I know things take a long time to make a doll. I understand this. I mean, I do it. It doesn't happen overnight. But rooting a doll, the way I root, takes a long time. It feels like it's never going to come to an end. That's awful to say. Doesn't that sound awful? I just don't like it. Wish we could just glue it on there. You know what I mean? I think at one time people did Reborn dolls and they glued their hair on. She does one hair at a time. You have a bunch of bald babies. Yeah. You hate it so much. How long have I been painting? Oh, maybe a couple of years. but not a couple years straight, like one hair at a time. My God. How does people do that? How can they even see the one hair at a time? Like, I mean, I even bought things to see. They're like little glasses things that you put on your eyes. Where did I get them? I haven't used them lately. The last little bit of rooting I did, because I didn't find they helped much. And it's just, and then you have the lights. You can put the head, if it's vinyl, in the light. It's like a light that you can put in the head to make it easier and stuff. I don't know. Maybe I just never gave the friggin' thing enough a chance to really, I don't know, enjoy it or something, or really like it, or I don't know. I just get so frustrated with it. I don't know how, I'm making excuses, but I friggin' well hate it. And I've tried different things, the light, the magnifying glasses, I don't know. And then I've watched videos and people have the camera up and they do one little hair at a time and they show, and they make it look like it's easy peasy, mac and cheesy. And me, the hair's all, and then I'm thinking, am I just getting the wrong type of hair? Why does their hair look so nice? And before they even root it, it just looks like it's really nice. And I'm like, I'm buying the good hair. It's just not going in right. And I get the right needles and I don't know. Some people like cross stitch and some people don't, some people can cross stitch, some people can't. Some people can root dolls' heads. Some people do it because they have to and begrudgingly do it every time, because that's what I do. The magnifying lamp, you suck at it. You envy us. You envy us because, would you say, because you couldn't do it? Oh my goodness. I shouldn't be like that. I shouldn't be like that. No, just painting a doll is my happy place. I like painting. I enjoy painting. I wouldn't want to stop painting. I enjoy painting quite a bit. But the rooting part, they'd have them all bald. And I'm getting better at painting hair. Painting hair, I'm getting better at that. It took me a long time. But I feel like I haven't painted hair again in a little while. Like, if I'm not doing it, like, at least once a week, you feel like you're not doing it enough, so you kind of forget. So I feel like if I go to paint hair on Grouch in here, it's going to look like fucking hell. It's not going to look the way I want it to look. That's what I feel like. You've got to do it so often. And it's hard to do it so often. I'm not a natural at things. I'm trying to think. Some of the dolls I did do, I like the hair, and some of them, holy shit. I don't know. You're right, girl. My boys take up a lot of my time and patience. I would try it. Sandra, stop saying you can't. You can do anything you put your mind to. You tell her. That's true. You can root too. You can do anything that you want. Not saying you're going to like it. So Marisol, do you do one hair at a time too? Or just several hairs at a time? And rooting silicone is so different than rooting. Like, you put it in there, but you don't know, like there's no gluing, there's nothing. The chances of it coming out, unless you're putting it down, like I have to finish a doll that I started rooting its hair forever ago. I just got so frustrated with it, I put it away. I have so many half-done projects, it's unreal. Seriously, like I start a project and then I start another doll. It's like I'd rather start new dolls than start these half-finished projects that I got on the go here that are for me, like they're not for other people. But I haven't finished them, and I should finish them. 45 hairs at a time. Oh, you're funny. It is not fun. I think maybe there's just a handful of people that would say rooting is fun. So when you do get a doll, if you're to buy a doll from someone and their hair is rooted, you know, it's worth every penny because it's a lot of freaking work. Especially if it's rooted well. It's a lot of freaking work. You do glue the hair from the inside of the head when the rooting is completed, but you can't do that with silicone. You can't glue on the inside for silicone. There's no gluing at all, is there, Marisol? I haven't glued any silicone hair. No, I don't think there's any gluing at all. It's like you must have to push it down further. You just have to be so extra cautious with silicone hair so it can come out easier. Or maybe, I know the rooting is different with silicone. It's easier to root silicone. You go to YouTube University. That's right. You can learn anything on YouTube. But you know, no, you don't glue silicone hair. You root it deeply. Yeah, that's right. What I found when I first started painting too, like I'd go to YouTube to learn how to paint. What I found too is you can get the basics, but you're never going to paint like someone else. And I was trying to not try to paint like someone else, but try to kind of mimic what someone else was doing. And you're never going to be able to come out with the same results because even the way you hold the paintbrush is going to be different. It's going to feel different. You're going to move your hand different. Everything is going to be different. So that's the mistake I went to, trying to do it exactly like things I've seen on the internet. You find your own style, your own way of doing it. The main thing about YouTube and learning was paint mixing, what type of paints, what brushes, stuff like that. But the actual try to mimic exactly how someone applied the paint and that sort of stuff, I found just caused me more problems than anything and more frustration. I just learned from myself, repetitive over and over, what works, what doesn't, what I like, what doesn't, what don't I like, what the color looks like in the container, how runny or clear like the paint is, you know what I mean? Like you learn all that stuff by doing it. Yes, the internet does help, but it really is trial and error a lot of times. I learned more through trial and error than I did by watching videos. The videos gave me confidence that I could do it. Yes, you never do things exactly the same, basically the basics. That's right. It is like it gives you the basics, the basic ideas, and the confidence. It's like you're watching and going, okay, it's not that bad. I can do that, you know. But it's still your own style, your own technique, because even me painting has changed so much the way I do it compared to the way I have done it. I'm looking forward to, I'm not going to start heat set paints until all my air dry paints are gone. And then I think I'll try heat set. I might hate it because I'm only used to air dry. I might hate it. But I think the majority of people do paint with heat set. Maybe because that's what was the first paint that was out there and people started with that. I'm not sure. Ren, you can hear my dogs are barking. You grow your own style, right? God, you have great skin. Who are you talking about, woman? Who in the hell are you talking about? It's not me. Are you looking at the same woman? I have great skin. Holy God. Well, that's something I've never heard. Unless you're talking about somebody else, which would make more sense. I really do. Have you seen all the things going on here, you know? I got everything coming and growing, and I don't care anymore. I don't know. It's like you go to, it's not like it happened overnight, but you know what I mean? Like you go to bed, get up, get ready, go to bed, go to work, get up, get ready, come home, do the whole thing. And then there's one morning you just looked at yourself in the mirror and you thought, my God, I am starting to look like my mother. Like things are looking different. My neck is getting different. My face is getting different. My hands, really noticing my hands getting different. Like, I remember my mom talking about that a bit. And I would look at her and I would think, I don't know what she's going on about. And, but yeah, it's almost like her skin changed overnight. You know what I mean? It's almost like skin changed overnight. I don't know. Everything changed overnight. Like I got a cold and I swear I'm peeing every time I'm coughing. Well, I pretty much am every time I'm fucking well coughing. And it's like, this never happened before. What is going on? Why is this happening? Why can't I, like, I don't know. You got to accept it, I guess. You got to get old. We all got to get old. We got to accept getting older. It just seemed to creep up so fast. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I mean, we knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I knew it was getting older. I just really noticed it after 45. Going up there after 45, I really started to notice. I mean, I would say, yeah, after 45, I really started noticing it. I mean, 45, I felt like I knew I was older, but I didn't feel as old. I mean, I just started dating Trevor around that time. And, you know, I felt young maybe because of that reason. I don't know. But I'm really feeling old these days. Well, I'm sick too, but I don't know. I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say. You can't be without a damn pad. My lovely ladies, have a great rest of the evening. Really enjoyed chatting with y'all. See you later, Robin. Nice talking to you. The pimples or whatever go away, but you have really good skin. Really? Oh my God. Well, that's sweet to say it. You know, finally, I lived my whole teenage years and early adult years covered in acne. I don't feel like I have really good skin, but thank you. I wake up tired. Me too. It does hit you hard, doesn't it? It really does hit you hard. I don't know. Ever since, yeah, after 45 and up, I really felt different. Start to feel different. Stupid aches and pains. Like I remember my dad would get up out of bed and he'd be, oh, and he'd be going around to get going. And I used to think to myself, what the frick is he going on about? What's his issue? When you get older, you'll know what you're talking about. You're sore when you get up. You're sore when you get up. I'm like, what are you sore from? You haven't done anything. How can you be sore? You haven't done anything. But those aches and pains or whatever the frig they are when you get up, then I think about all the nursing homes and things and the nursing homes and people that I worked with. My God, that I supported and helped and things too. So I worked in nursing homes for years. Like they must have been so sore. And sometimes they would be like, oh, and you'd be like, what are they going on about? Like, but you don't get it until you get older. And then when my dad got cancer, he was really, really in pain. Fuck, terrible stuff, man. Terrible. Just can't imagine it. I think it catches all of us at some point in life. Cancer seems to take us down, but just those aches and pains. They're not growing pains, they're old pains, I guess. Part of life. Part of getting older. I fell about a month ago on my knee. Still hurts. Did you fall about a month ago? You know what I did too when I was in Vancouver, because Trevor's sister passed. We had to go to Vancouver. Anyway, she had 9 dogs. We had to find homes for them. She had 9 dogs. She rescued dogs. Anyway, we took 3 home. We have 5 dogs now. To make a long story short, I fell over a dog gate and I ended up having to go to outpatients because I swelled so bad my knee, my leg, and it's still sore. It was bruised and sore for the longest time, but it's still sore. And it's been a month and a half. And it's crazy that it just lasts for so long. It's not like a kid where you fall and you get a bruise, but you keep going, right? Like I got a good pair of winter boots this year. Forget about what they look like. As long as they're good and they keep me from falling, because I'm klutzy. I've been klutzy my whole life. I haven't been one, like I fall pretty much every winter. Like I'm terrible klutz. And especially when you're walking dogs, they're always pulling and you're falling and something. And so it's better to have good boots because you fall nowadays, you don't recover the same you used to, you know? You don't recover the same anymore. You really struggle with getting back to the way you were. And you can see why elderly ladies, you know, broke a hip and they don't recover after breaking their hip. It's not the same. What's up with this falling after 50? Cut out sugar. I'm cutting it out after the 10 pounds of sugar. You got 10 pounds of sugar in your kitchen. Besides, we won't look good falling on stuff. I've never worn those, girl. God help us. Oh my God. I think I tried wearing high heels a little bit in my early 20s, but that's about it. I've never been one to wear those freaking things. But yeah, I don't know why I'm falling so much. I'm falling a lot. I think it's just, and I'm not a drunk or anything. That sounds awful, doesn't it? It's nothing like that. It's just, I don't know. I'm klutzy as hell. And not only that, not falling, but I'm banging into stuff. Like I need my eyes fixed or something. Silas will say to me when I get up in the morning, Mom, why do you look like that in the morning? Because I'm like, oh, I'm trying to get to the bathroom. Oh my gosh. It's not, I just don't, I wake up like a monster, I swear. I don't wake up good. I'm not a good morning person at all. I never have been, but it's even worse now. Like when I go to sleep, don't fucking wake me up. Fuck, don't talk to me. Don't wake me up to tell me anything unless the house is on fire and I need to leave the premises. Do not wake me up, because if you wake me up, I cannot get back to sleep. My sleep is ruined. I'm restless. I'm tossing and turning, and then I'm up in the living room and blah blah blah. So don't wake me up. Just don't. Leave me alone. I hate being disturbed. And I'm snoring, I guess. I never snore, but I snore all the time now. I think I need a CPAP machine. Seriously. Like, what is up with that? Is that just because I put on so much weight and I'm fat? Or is it just my age? Or is it, like, what's up with all the snoring? No, it sounds like Trevor's home. The dogs are all going crazy. But I mean, the snoring is unreal. I wake myself up from the snoring. I wake myself up from the snoring. You're going to fall anyway. Might as well have a drink while doing it. That's true. Well, maybe have a drink or two. It's true. I'm going to fall anyway. At least if you're drinking, you fall. It might not hurt as much. You know, you bounce back up. They say, you know, people, do you ever hear that where people say, like, well, if they weren't drinking, they would have hurt themselves more. Like if someone fell, they'll say if they weren't drinking, they would have hurt themselves more. I don't know. It's because you bounce back up like a, or what it is, but I've heard people say that. I don't know. Thank God they were drinking, because if they fell, they would have hurt themselves more than what they did. Whatever that means. Oh my gosh. I think I'm going to have to go to the door here. I think Trevor got a key, but I'm not sure. That's funny. Well, ladies, I think I'm going to take off. I know Trevor's going to come to the door and want to talk to me, and he's going to irritate me, so he's going to come down here in about 2 seconds. And I'm going to tell him to get out because I'm painting, but he's going to come down here. I know it. He's going to open the door, and it's going to irritate me, so I might as well go. Thank you so much. I had a wonderful, wonderful evening of painting and talking with you guys. You guys make my evening. You make my life so much fun on YouTube. And I really want to do more lives and do more videos and get those views back up, because I really messed those up by hiding my channel for a little while. They made me start all over again. Don't hide your channel. They make you start for views at the beginning again. Anyway, thank you, ladies. Take care of yourselves. Have a great evening, and we'll chat at you later. Bye. It was so much fun, Marisol. See you later. Love you too. Bye. Thanks for everything. And don't forget to look at my skin. Bye.